CTEC, the Career Technical Education Center, serves 11th and 12th graders from across all of our Salem-Keizer public high schools and our alternative high school. And students have the opportunity to come to CTEC because they have an interest and a passion in one of our 10 industries. And when they make that really, really smart decision to apply to a CTEC program, we get to have them for half of their schedule. So they come to CTEC for 4 of their 8 classes, either their A day or their B day. So we get to have our students for a whole day every other day here on our campus, and they get to learn all of their courses through the lens of the industry that they are passionate about. We opened the doors of CTEC Aviation this fall. So we started at the very beginning of the school year, and our facility was not ready yet. But we knew we still had things to teach and value to add to these students. They were ready to go, and we did not want to disappoint them. So they've been to multiple airports, they've been to Tillamook, and the B-17 Alliance Museum that is now just a few steps from where we're sitting. And then now that we're here in the hangar, their real technical training can begin.
We've got 3 main programs. We've got a drones program, and the arena right back there is where we're going to be like flying and testing drones, as well as like a lab where we're building them over there. Then we've got the AMT section, which is this section over here where they're going to be like working on planes. Like later today, they're delivering a fuselage that we're going to get to work on. And then back in that area, scattered throughout the building, there's a ton of different flight simulators, and that's for the aviation track. I'm looking to become an air traffic controller, maybe doing some aerobatic piloting just on the side. I chose CTEC because I've been interested in aviation since I could be interested in anything. I grew up on stories of my grandfather telling me about all these amazing pilots and heroes from all these different wars, and then I would start going to the museums where he was a docent, and then that just always nurtured a love of aviation. And then when I was 12, I joined Civil Air Patrol, a really cool organization that got me a lot of connections to finally get hours into aviation. And then finally I end up here with this amazing program where it's like, it's not just aviation might be a hobby, aviation might be a job that I really love.
We have all kinds of folks here. So we have RJ Hampton, who is our UAS or drones instructor. We have James Hutches, who is our piloting instructor, and he has his pilot certificate. He is active in the Civil Air Patrol, as well as just connected in the industry. Jason Leroy, who is our aviation maintenance instructor. He worked in aviation maintenance in the Coast Guard, as well as he's been a Salem-Keizer teacher for a number of years. And then myself, I've been a teacher in Salem-Keizer for 20 years. As far as aviation goes, way back in the 90s, I had my pilot certificate, and I flew in Colorado.
Well, when you look at this industry right now, and it's a growing industry, travel in the United States is a really big deal. And so for the Salem-Keizer School District and our community to rally around an industry that needs new workforce coming in to infuse, you have a lot of pilot shortages going on right now, but it's not just pilots. You have, the drone industry. You have a lot of development in the space of aviation. And so for us to be on the cutting edge and have Salem-Keizer offering this for students right now is, again, connecting that direct into the workforce without necessarily needing to do many other steps to identify your future career. The Chamber is part of the support group that would come around the expansion of CTEC with their different programs for our juniors and seniors that want to get into career technical education. This program in particular has a great tie-in because we have commercial air service returning to Salem with Avelo Air. So our organization was a key organization that rallied with our business community as well as residents to bring commercial air service back to Salem's McNary Field. The fact that CTEC is now on these grounds, what a unique opportunity for the students to come into an airfield environment, see where actual airplanes are coming in and out, commercial and private, and then have some skills training here that are going to be able to have them placed immediately into that community or go on to the next stage of their education upon high school graduation.
Avelo's mission is to inspire travel, and with that, in cooperation with this program, I have to be a guest instructor here and provide courses on crew resource management, problem-based training, aeronautical decision making, and other courses like that, just to keep the kids interested and provide them a linkage to a real-world career in the aviation industry. The aviation industry is it's quite a large industry, and I think it's important because it often gets overlooked because from a young person's perspective, it can be hard to kind of see yourself as a pilot or on the tarmac turning wrenches as a mechanic or as an inspector or doing something else in the industry because there are a lot of barriers in place. I think it's important for not only Salem-Keizer to keep this program going, but other school districts around the country. I think it'd be great if they could enact some programs just like CTEC to provide a pathway into the aviation industry and others.
CTEC approaches education differently. We approach it through the lens of the industry. We have powerful business and industry partnerships through the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce, and people come to CTEC to see our work. We give hundreds of tours a year, and I would invite anyone to contact us through our website, to get in touch with our office staff right there at CTEC and schedule a tour. The work we do is incredible. We are passionate about it. If you step foot in CTEC, whether it's this CTEC Aviation building or our campus on Portland Road, every staff member is passionate and wants to be there every single day. Every one of our students made the choice, made the decision to come, and they all have a passion for their program. And to see them operate as professionals in the workplace, hear their passion, and then hear about the difference that this opportunity is making in their lives, I promise you, everyone leaves after a CTEC tour really happy that they had that experience.
I think it's worth applying. It's only 2 years and it's only half of your high school time that you are required to be in school, and I think it's worth it. I've had a lot more fun than I've ever had at any other school. So if you think you might be interested in any of the CTEC programs, but especially in aviation, just apply.
When I was a student here in Salem-Keizer, I would have done anything to be a part of a program like this. Flying was all I wanted to do, obviously, so this would have been an incredible opportunity for me then, and it's still an incredible opportunity for a student now who's interested in aviation, so should take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves.